So, honey, come on down. Come on. Come here. Oh, he's a little terrified. Come here. Meow. Come on. You can jump in my lap. This was going to be a dungeon stream, but apparently it's going to be a cat stream. Oh, there he goes. Come here. So they're a little nuts. They're not calmed down for the evening as of yet, but that's okay. We'll muddle through it. I'm doing a very odd, out of time, out of the ordinary time, not out of time, stream this evening. I've got the house to myself, so I am going to roll the dice on a late night and see what happens. See what happens. For one, I'm going to get attacked by cats. That's a thing. So that should be fun. I have a couple of little updates to make here. There we go. And we will get started on a skirmish map momentarily. I'm going to start out by describing what you're seeing here, because I will be uploading this to YouTube, and if you see it, well, it's still up on my Twitch past broadcasts, then awesome. This is the beta of Dungeons 3. Calypso Media lifted the NDA on it today, this morning. So I don't know what time, in what time zone, but to me it was morning. So there's that. They had the non-disclosure agreement set up to start out with because there was, I don't know, I guess they wanted to do some media stuff first. I get, they were at PAX, was it PAX? I don't remember, recently, and so I think they wanted to kind of have control over it until after that, and that shortly thereafter they lifted the NDA so that we can stream it. Earlier today, I streamed the campaign, the first 4 chapters of the campaign, and it was good. We had a good time. Showed off the storyline, which is pretty funny, and they make fun of themselves, making fun of a bunch of different intellectual property, Lord of the Rings, Supernatural, etc., etc. They kind of run around. There was, I think there was a Batman reference or Dark Knight reference in there somewhere. Yeah, it's good. I couldn't begin to tell you where all of them are or come from. So now that I've started up, I'm just going to do a speed test here. I ran into some difficulties at the end of the stream earlier today that my upload speed had just tanked, and I came back and fidgeted with it a little bit, and so far so good. It's a little low. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. It's supposed to be somewhere around, it's supposed to be 30, usually runs around 39, but right now it's running at 9, so I might run into a few issues with it. We'll see how it goes. Sid, you'll hang in here until you're not off. Well, you're still here, so that's a very good sign. I'm glad that you didn't float away or get blown down the street. It's a pretty good thing. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty late for me over here too, but you know, when you've got rocket fuel, it's okay. Plus I passed out for an hour. I got back, I ate, hopped in the shower, and not in, you know, I didn't fall asleep in the shower. That's dangerous. Don't do that. But yeah, I got out, and the room was quiet and cool, and cats were sedate, and I'm like, clunk. It was good. So, Still quiet so far. Good. Good to hear, man. Like I say, I'm doing a weird off of my normal time stream. I'm gonna jack up the available resources and the starting resources. You fall asleep with a full stomach far too often. Yeah, I hear that. That's around here we call it the itis. I don't know if that. I don't know where Sarg picked that up, but he shared it with us. So you eat a really good meal, and it just like knocks your ass out like you just drank a bottle of NyQuil. Don't do that either. Don't drink a bottle of NyQuil. But yeah, it's just like clunk. That's basically what happened to me. My recommendation is don't drive for 3 hours in a round trip. Come back and eat a couple of pretty good sized pork chops, and then take a hot shower. Don't do that unless you want to fall asleep. I mean, if that's your plan, you're good. It's a Boondocks episode. Nice. Yes, Dungeons 3. We will get on subject here and get on with this. So this is one of the things that they added in, I believe, after the fact, because I don't remember this being there the first time that I loaded up the game. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, it's beta 2.2. So they've added a couple of things since I started playing it. And again, thanks, Hap, you rock. And the settings for it, allow for different things. One of the things that bugs me is that I can't turn this down. I am not good at this game, let me tell you. So I'm going to try this, and I'm going to see what happens. We'll get this going here. This unlocks all of the tech and all of the expansion of all of the tech. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty yeah. It's good times. So basically what this is going to be, this skirmish map, it's going to have, oh good, and I only drew one, let's see. I am going to save this right at the beginning. That way, when I blow it, when I really screw up bad, I have a place to begin. So the point behind a skirmish map, there is going to be a boss out here somewhere that I eventually have to defeat. Now, one of the additions to this type of map is this thing right here. It's a hero's room, and as you can see up in the top right hand corner, it says large hero wave in 14 minutes and 20 seconds. So they're not kidding. They're not joking around. If you play this particular map type, you are going to face some pretty deep stuff, because that large hero wave is not the first that they're going to arrive. That just means in 14 minutes all hell is going to break loose on my backside. So I need to get moving. I need to keep things going here. Otherwise, I will find myself in trouble. And then, of course, you also have these the normal dungeon entrance that they will come through. So I've basically got to run between 2 points. I've got to run defense, or suffer the wrath of getting attacked from both directions at the same time. It's never good. Yeah. So, and I have played a couple of, I've started a few games of this in a skirmish map like this before, and so I have a little bit of experience with it. I'm pretty comfortable with most of the tech tree. There are things that I haven't quite gotten to yet as far as unlocking things and testing them out. So some of this might be pretty new to me. I'm going to get as many critters as I can to start out with, because once they start showing up here, I have a feeling that a lot of my people are going to start dying. One thing that I need to make sure that I do is open up capacity for feeding and healing, or otherwise resting these guys. And for living space, they require a 2x2 section of a room in order to set up a bed. Wrong button. Then I need to feed them. Feeding them is always good, because if you don't feed them, they go on strike. They go on strike. They won't work to defend your space or anything like that. Kind of sucks. One thing that I do need is the Naga. Because the Naga is the healer. Apparently, Kitten's going nuts behind me. Yay! And I'm certain that there's going to be secret rooms and stuff like that in here to find, like there is with the other map types. Button. Build a gobbler farm. This will feed them. Not enough gold. Let's see here. You can also fill in terrain, which is really handy, because the way that rooms are organized in this, they're more efficient when they have a shape to it. So it's not just a bunch of open space. When it has these walls around it, is when it's at its peak efficiency.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, already. Okay.
Battle.
Payday.
Fortunately, they start out pretty light.
Take that, you worm!
With that filling in terrain, you can use that to make the paths that they take, that the heroes take, make the paths longer and make it more difficult with traps for them to get through. It's not only a handy tactic to use, but is also kind of really necessary. If you don't do it, you're going to kind of find yourself in trouble. And I'm planning, I'm going to build a couple of, I should actually build a whole other which section on there, for toolboxes, and I'm going to build a Tinkerer's Cavern over here, Tinkerer's Cave. But in order for me to do that, I need to send out a raiding party to go after one of these shrines, because I need more evilness. Wah. And in order to do that, whoa, there's two of those right next to one another. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That is cool. I need to send these guys out and have them take over an evilness shrine, or turn one of their shrines into a thing. Creature's life energy. Okay, how about we give that to this? You'll find tomes that you can give to your units that will make them stronger or do more damage, that kind of thing. Some of them, they won't require beer. That's interesting. Okay, let me get these guys out here, otherwise this is going to go very poorly, very quickly.
You desire?
Because I've got a little bit more than 6 minutes before a big hero wave shows up. So I need to blow this up, take it over. So now that I've taken that over, I better get these guys back so they can heal a little bit more quickly. Unfortunately, it looks like they would have to cross right in front of my dungeon entrance in order for them to attack it, so that might work pretty well in my favor here. Let's see. This thing going. That costs 150. Okay. And then we'll build a workshop here. And a tinkerer's cave here. Oh. Huh, interesting. Wonder why that. It's odd. Okay, so how about this? We'll go in here. Take that out, move that over. Then fill in on this wall. Still 6 more toolboxes before I can build that. And fortunately, once these things are finished, these little guys will start pumping out toolboxes. See a bunch of toolboxes there. That's not bad thing to grab out of the ground.
Payday.
Yeah, payday. I don't like payday. 3 more toolboxes. I'm gonna go and smack these guys and get them to work faster. I keep catching a light off of the reflection of the light off of the fan, and I can see it out of the corner of my eye, and I just keep seeing it over and over again. I know it's there, but okay, so they'll build that. Hopefully I will not get attacked just yet.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
I knew it. I knew I was going to get attacked. Okay. Let's improve on that and get us another Naga in here.
Get them!
I'd rather not have these guys die because they do gain experience. The more that they get killed off, the longer it takes you to get the levels back and stuff like that. So it's keeping an eye on that is a pretty good idea. They don't. They're not terribly resilient to start out with. Let's see. Let's see how far. Okay, I'll go up pretty good distance there. What are you boys doing back there? Crazy cats. So I think I need to set up. Uh-oh, heroes are on their way to an island of evilness. Alright. Well.
Destroy them!
Oh, they're a long way away yet. Okay.
Who do you want dead?
Okay, I have 9 creatures and 8 beds, so it would be a good idea to build another one of these. Okay, then I can build, I should be able to build a vortex in there, or I'll cut it off and use it as part of the trap lure. And these things, this is what you build traps with. So when you come into the trap menu here, I can build spikes and doors and stuff like that. So it's a good idea to defend. If you don't, well, it's gonna hurt. A lot. The less ground your snots have to cover to take treasure to a treasury, you make money faster that way. So it's a good idea to set those up, especially around these ore veins that last for a while. There we go. Uh-oh, some people. Oh, cool. want to do the lecture hall just yet because I think that will end up biting me in the backside. We definitely need beer. There absolutely have to have beer. Reduces the creature's wage demands. I think Steam game, nice.
Everything good must die.
It's payday.
Oh, good payday. So, spend that money before they fill up here. Do that, and then one of those, and we'll get a vortex room built. Basically, that is a horde room for demons. It might not be a bad idea.
God,
to...
it's a Slender Man! Run!
It's just a shadow.
Sorry, just my shadow.
Build this into a brewery here. And having the Arcanium unlocked opens up spells that I will be able to... Falling asleep at the wheel. Alrighty, man. Keep updated on Discord. Yeah, please. Indeed. Keep above water. And be safe. And hopefully it'll all just blow over and everything will be cool. My best to all of your friends and family over there. Keep dry, please. So we'll throw a brewery in there. This will store 13 barrels of beer, which won't be enough. Orcs love beer. So I'm going to look at another location for a slightly larger brewery. Now, the machine to make it itself takes up a 3x3 spot. And then you want to add a little bit onto it for storage space, because as you can see up here, this one will store 13 barrels. Take care, sleep well, see you tomorrow. If the cats don't take me down. Smack them. Alright. Alright, now one of the... What was the room that I needed to build? Another brewery. Do that up there. And that way they'll have two different locations to go to get beer. And I'm going to leave one of these open because there's an automated brewery machine that you can put in one of these that makes it happen a lot faster. So I'm going to go with it and leave a space open for that for later. I've probably hit my... Oh no, I haven't yet. Okay. Good, good. Give her a little bit of an upgrade. Oh yes, gotta go with the graveyard. Love me some graveyard. Graveyard's a lot of fun. I'm gonna unlock a bunch of this stuff because I can. The crypt is a good idea. This is usually what I get myself into and how I get into trouble because I will upgrade a lot of different things and lose it. I know, market at this hour is surreal. Isn't it crazy? How's it going, Hap? What you up to? I'm digging, digging, just keep digging. Well, yeah, I'll usually get a couple too many upgrades and have the whole thing go to hell. Uh-oh. I see that. Are they coming in here? They are.
No!
Enemies have
about-
entered the dungeon.
No, they! Evil is unstoppable!
Yeah, Sid just called tonight. Drinking and musicking. Excellent. Bracing for Irma. Wonderful.
Worms have been spotted
Oh
in the dungeon.
no.
Command me!
Worms are not good.
Payday.
You gotta take these things out or they will spawn endlessly. And they will go attacking your dungeon heart and really just make a mockery of everything that you're trying to do. I thought, I can leave them there. It won't be a big deal. It'll be fine. Not fine. Not fine at all. I'm going to leave that open for now because I might lure them through here and come back this way. The longer you can make the path, the more traps you can set for them, the much less likely it is that they will make it to your dungeon heart and be able to attack it. So it's a good idea to wind them around a bit. So this is me versus an AI skirmish. Yeah, there is a boss on this on the overworld. I would assume he's probably right here. And that boss is required defeating in order to win this particular map. So what do I need this room for? What? This is usually the problem. I get too many different things that I want to research and or build. So I research a bunch of things and then get lost which ones I'm doing what with. The great thing about graveyards is that the undead do not count against your population cap, and they have really wonderful abilities of just, popping back up. Okay, and I need a vortex room somewhere here for no, not there. It's not a good place. Vortex room is basically this, the hideout. It's basically that, but for demons. That's why the dead can vote early and vote often. Indeed. Okay, we've got beer, we've got gobblers. In fact, I should probably build another one of those gobbler rooms somewhere here. Chicago politics joke. It didn't land well. Ah. Yeah, I've heard such things. I get you. Oh, let's see. What do I want to unlock? Oh, these, yeah, for sure. Because the spells, this spell here is wonderful because you can cast it on one of your rooms and they will start producing. Their efficiency jumps up over 100. Spells and magic room. Let's make a lot of toolboxes. And ooh, there's an infinite diamond mine. Let's see.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alright, well, how about we test out this, this thing right here. That was fun.
Dragons have nested in the
Oh,
underground.
good. I don't have any mana to cast that stuff. Okay. Well,
Tell me what to do.
oh crap.
I'm
Wrong button.
It's payday.
And stay down.
Phew. You're always impressed by my enthusiasm for the games I play. Well, I try. I don't know what the hell those cats are doing behind me, but I'm trying to ignore it, and hopefully I won't
Defend the dungeon.
get clawed to pieces. Oh good, somebody wants to go and attack that and make me stop gaining evilness. I don't want to stop gaining evilness. Oh yes, definitely need a sinister laboratory. You can make magical traps with that, and it's a good room. How about? Gotta build the gobbler room here. Got a bunch of stuff that I've researched that I'm not using yet. What the heck they are doing? So, if I use one of these, magical wooden door, I've got a, that's one thing, I need magical boxes in order to do that, and I don't know how to generate those yet. I do need one of these. Undead can create magic toolboxes. Aha, okay, so I need a sinister laboratory. If I grab that, I'm gonna try
One of
to.
your islands of evilness is under attack.
Oh no, I missed the guys attacking me. Okay, fill that in.
You have lost
Give
one of
me
your
my
islands
orders.
of
Yeah,
evilness to
it's
the
okay.
enemy.
I'm alright with that. The lecture hall is a feature in the game. I just haven't unlocked it yet. I am probably going to very shortly because I'm already capping out at some of the different tech, and that opens up just a whole new level of the research tree. Okay, we'll let them heal up here. I need to go in and grab the... Oh, no lecture hall. Yeah, because I haven't built it yet. I need 3x3 spaces for a lecture hall. So that won't work. Let's try over here. What's this book? Heals itself with every attack. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Put this... then pull that out, fill one of those in, and hopefully I have chosen the right size for this to exist. I have not, but that's okay, that's what this is for. Saw the notice in the earlier stream and thought it wasn't in. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a fair assumption. That it wasn't in yet. Okay, so now... Dope. The nice thing is if I go like this, it'll just move them, and I can replace that tile like that, and fix the whole thing, and you won't lose your stuff, I don't think. That's good. I don't like losing my stuff. Infinite mine. That's excellent. I'm going to drill into that and set up a big treasury around it so that it can benefit from an automatic drum. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I need to get. I need to build one of these sinister laboratories and get a bunch of undead in here.
Payday.
And what better place to build a sinister laboratory than right across from the graveyard? The sinister laboratory machinery requires 3x3 tiles. So let's set up 4 of those. Now these also are going to be creating boxes, so we're going to want storage space. Why don't I just go ahead and remove that? So I know there's something there. Carry on. But then what I can do is oh, there's a new quest line that gives you the flying saucer. It's the best one they've done. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Uh-oh. Oh, and my crew is all outside. Aha. That's not good.
Death to all that is. Follow me into battle!
Spells. Spells. I don't have a lot of mana,
And
but
stay down.
yeah. Every time indeed. I know, I'm bad. I need to take over that evilness shrine again, because I'm kind of screwed if I don't. Okay, let's get some more critters in here. Because the banshees will work in that sinister lab. And I'll have 2 of those. This is what I need. Yeah. Dungeon attack. My people are
A
outside.
few of the gruesome evil's creatures had lit a fire in the dungeon and began to barbecue. The smell of freshly roasted meat wafted through the underground.
Okay. Mystificator. So this makes toolboxes, magical toolboxes. I am going to cast Magic Room on this thing and jump up the efficiency like crazy. It looks like it won't hold a lot of toolboxes in that small space, so I'm going to dig out a little bit around it and add in more room for it to hold toolboxes. So that one screen is a tech tree. Yes, kind of. And let me, Worms. Worms are not good.
Him.
And I'll explain what I mean by that in a moment. There is, in the tech tree, you have this one screen, but under each one of these, once you build a lecture hall and you start researching scrolls, each one of these things is going to have additional research in the form of a scroll. And oh nice, you can increase the healing rate. So there's basically all kinds of options to go along with the upgrades. So it's quite expansive. It's kind of crazy, really. And then you get additional spells as well. I can't research any of them because I've got to take over that shrine. But we will try that presently.
The dungeon is up! I knew you'd need me.
So the zombies are a little beat up, but that's okay.
What can I do for you? I am the evil.
Hey, Kick, how's it going? What am I doing up? I have the house to myself for this evening. My wife is over staying with Sarg this evening, so I am going to. She needed to get away from me. She couldn't stand me anymore, so she ran away. Yeah. So I figured, what the heck, I'd go and do this. For a comical game, there's a huge amount of depth. A 48-hour stream. Brrr. Yeah, I don't have enough of these. But yeah, this I'm having a really good time with Dungeons 3. It's pretty well done. Like Hap was saying, there's a lot of depth to it. And the great thing about the game, like I was saying earlier today, is that there is there is a bit of micromanagement to it, but at the same time, it took out a lot of what one would think of, think would be normal levels of micromanagement in a game this style. And it kind of turned that on its ear, which is really good because yes, there is micromanagement to it. There are things you have to keep your eye on, but by and large, it's really not that complex. There's a lot of stuff that does on its own. You know, that will do certain things on its own. Skills that you can both manually, excuse me, you can manually use them, or they will automatically be used. A lot of the spells and stuff like that for the hero is like that. Are like that. Wow. It also, like I was saying earlier, it helps to keep a shape to rooms and have doors and, you know, doorways and things like that, because without them, it makes not only does it make the dungeon easier to for the heroes to invade, but it also makes the room less efficient. Ooh, see, I haven't seen any of this stuff yet. An icy spike trap. Wah, yeah, let's do that. The cool thing about these traps, too, is some of them will interact, will be able to go, like, underneath one of the other traps, like these spinning ones. You can lay spikes on the floor all around that. A flaming arrow trap? Oh, hell yes. I need me one of those.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
There are. Well, how about that? Let's, oh, I don't have an Arcanium. No wonder I don't have any mana. Oh, that's good.
Attack!
And, of course, somebody wants to attack the Isle of Evilness. I need to dig out a place for an Arcanium so that I can start generating mana. And I cannot take out that. Let's see. That isn't a big enough space. And it's much like the workshop. An incendiary ammo trap. Yeah, indeed. That's what I'm looking at. That's gonna be amazing. Now I got to keep an eye down here, and when those heroes show up, I need to get them out there and have them protect the evilness shrine so that I can keep that. I need to start forming mana here. I need to start mining that really quickly. Where are these guys? Come on, hurry up. Work faster.
Worms have been spotted in the dungeon.
Oh no. This is like not a good time.
For evil!
Alright. And fill in some of this space so that it forms a room again. And then, where is the Arcanium? Are there AI difficulty settings? There are 2 difficulty settings, and they are general settings. One of them, I think it's basically normal and insane. Or hellish, I think they call it hellish. Oh, I missed it. They're going to take it over again. Alright, well, let them. What
You
do I
have
need for
lost
this?
an island of
Four.
evilness.
We need 4 of those for a large mana shrine. Oh, up to 4 demons can extract from it. Nice. So I will wait until I get 4 toolboxes, 4 magic toolboxes before I get
Payday.
those. Let's see. I still haven't built those traps. I've got way too much money here. Too pitiful.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, again.
Good.
I forget that these are manual traps. You have to spin those by yourself. Okay. And I haven't tried it on Hellish. I'm having enough problems with this as it is. I only have 1 demon, and that should change. Let's see. Relentless do-gooders. Indeed they are. You cats are just going nuts, aren't you? Well, come here. Quit being crazy. Yeah, those relentless do-gooders. Wow, it's saying I'm dropping a lot of frames. 2.3%. I don't know how it's if it's coming through well enough. It seems like it. I haven't had any complaint yet, but we'll see how it goes. I was building something. What was I building? Oh yeah, more demons. But I don't think I've built a vortex room yet, which I'm kind of shocked that they haven't gotten really pissed off at me. The 1 demon that I have. Generally, they get kind of ticked if you don't give them a place to rest. Stream just got really choppy. Yeah. Cam, game, and sound. Complaint. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not sure what is up with my ISP, but I think that's where the problem is, because it's been going all over the place today. Oh, vortex. How about a lot of traps? Because I have quite a few regular toolboxes. I really want to use those. And put a door in here. Just to keep them trapped in that spot. And that in there. 0.5 frames per second on the slideshow. Oh crap. Okay, let's give a save. what the heck they're doing, but they're having a good time doing it, whatever it is. And of course, it always seems like this happens on Friday when my ISP cannot be reached for services. Just the saving made it better? Really? Yeah, I'm getting green on it now. That's strange. It still says I'm dropping 6.6%. But, as long as it's running okay. I mean, what's important is not what these numbers and lights tell me. What's important is what you tell me. If it looks good on your end, then that's all that needs to be said. Alright, so did I build that Arcanium? Where did I build that Arcanium? Here we go. I do not have 4 boxes yet. The game is mem leaking? I hope not. Because the performance of the game on my end is, I mean, what I'm seeing on this end is good. I don't have any problems running it. Yeah, see, it's smooth now. Interesting. It could be that I'm having that I'm just having an internet hiccup, and because that has been happening quite too much. Okay, traps. Don't build that because that's going to take away from being able to build the, whatchamacallit, the better Arcanium
It's payday.
mana shrine. That's it. 1 frame every 2 seconds. That is rough. Well, and I don't know if you were around for it when I finished the stream earlier today, right? When I was telling you that I had like 0.03 upload speed. Like I could literally take a package of data, you know, like a box of printout, take a package of data to my ISP faster than it could get there and back. That's scary. Alright, so I need to hasten up this process a little bit, because these guys are running a tad slow. Let's put that... I don't have the mana for it. Damn it. There's gotta be mana in the ground over here somewhere that I can use for that spell. I don't remember what I carved out that space for. Crypt, probably. Saying that, but I wasn't seeing it. Nem said the same. That's weird. And you guys weren't having any problems with it. That's strange. That is really weird. Oh, it needs to be one larger. Crap. Damn it. Miscalculated. You had just woken up, so you missed what triggered it. Your stream from your view, looked fine at that time. That's weird, because, man, I mean, you know, the speed test that I was running, couldn't have argued with you more. And I was seeing it okay on my end, with the exception of OBS was flipping out and telling me, nah, dude, this sucks. You cannot keep this up. So I was a little curious as to what in the hell was going on with that, but yeah, it kind of nuts. Your hungers? Yeah, I munched on. I made a couple of pork chops for dinner this evening, so I'm still a little full from that. And yeah, it's good stuff though. Oh, there's more toolboxes over there. That's nice. Let's see. What do we got? Dead guy over here. What I really need to do is get these defenses built up, because this is not even funny. I can build the Arcanium, this large mana shrine here. That'll be a good thing to have in there. So I've got, okay, they're saving up a pretty good amount of mana here. I am going to get a room carved out for this to be diverted, I think. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. If I put in enough of those traps, I won't have to worry about it too much. Okay. What I'm going to do is take... I'm going to leave that door in there for now. I need to take out this and add in... No. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. And leave that in there. So pro defense and RTS against AC, yeah, against AI, yeah, you have to be in a lot of cases, because otherwise they will spank your ass. They're pretty good at attacking stuff. They've got a really good grip on that that whole mindless waves of attacking you thing. Okay, so let's get this room charged up a little bit faster, make some more magic toolboxes, hunker down and build a massive armada, indeed.
Payday.
Get a good foothold, and then go off. I want to build one of these icy thrashers, because I haven't seen this thing yet either. It should be fun.
Your creatures are demanding a TV in the throne room.
Your creatures are demanding a TV in the throne room. I'm gonna bust this and put a wall there to force them to walk through that spot, and I'll get them underneath a lot of these flaming arrow traps, as well as having them here we go, having them blocked off by the door.
No!
Oh, she got killed? Oh, damn, that sucks. I didn't realize she was the only one over there. I don't know what... I didn't realize she was over there. I was just looking at the traps they were standing on, thinking that that was going to be enough to take them down. Dope. It is not. And I have lost people because of it.
All that is good.
Well, he wasn't very tough, was he?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm falling!
No mana. Dope. Got a lot of money, nothing to do with it. What the hell? I still need to get something set up for regulars to be able to throw down. Indeed. Yeah, I've got to set something up for that. I haven't exactly figured out how to do that ranking system stuff and figure out proper numbers for them and so on. You're confusing Twitch with Discord? I gotcha. With which can do what? Yep. Okay. They crawl into the ground and dig themselves out. That's funny. I need them to build these traps. That would be good. One of the other things that I really need to do, since I just got attacked,
Yourself.
I'm gonna say keep your hands to yourself. No. Need to go and take over that shrine again. I'd like it if you could build some kind of permanent defense for this that, you know, might even require that you get some people out there to rebuild it every now and again or whatever. But the having to run back and forth to conquer these things or protect them is rough.
I am the evil.
And now it looks like you've been swearing out of control for the last 10 minutes. Again, you're confusing with Discord. Well then. I have more gold than I can do stuff with, so let's see if there's anything that I can... Magic toolbox stack. Oh, that's not a bad idea. About 3 things I was absolutely positive. First, Edward was a vampire. Second, there was part of him that thirsted for my blood. And third, that was without a doubt the worst love story that I've ever read in my entire life. That's fantastic. Ah, damn Tourette's. That's wonderful. So good. Oops. Okay, so how about... let's see, I still need to hire more demons. So let's go ahead and get more demons, because those are the guys that extract the mana. The Horde does the physical labor. The demons do the mana gathering. And the undead, I think they make more undead. They shamble. One thing that I do need is a prison. Did you just lose a battle to the forces of goodness and light and flowers? Yeah, probably. More than likely I did. Nice. It's okay. The prison's awesome because you'll throw heroes in it and you'll eventually convert them to bad guys. It's wonderful. Let's see, where did I put that? Where's the workshop? Okay. Run faster. Much like real prisons. Indeed. There you go. Okay, I have 3 banshees and 3 demons. They're working on that. They've got magic boxes. I do want a triple mystificator. So once I get another box out of this, I'm going to destroy one of these. Run faster. I'm going to get attacked pretty soon. There we go. Okay, so I can delete this and put one of these in here. It'll work a little faster. Automatically rebuilds itself after destruction. Okay, I'm in. Haven't seen a brewery in this game. There is... Where did I build it? Here we go. Brewery. And one of the things that you can research is an automatic kettle. It brews and stores beer autonomously. So eventually, I want to get rid of this so that I can do that with another one. I think I built another brewery up here. Yeah, this one will do here. Rack storage. Healing beer. Healing beer is a good thing to have researched. And those scrolls, they store them in here. It's just research unlocks, and it takes, I think it just takes time for things to research, for those types of things to research. Like a less in-depth dwarf fortress, indeed. Dwarf Fortress, hardest game in existence. I haven't played it, but I will definitely take your word for it. Oh, that produces 3 boxes every time. Wow, nice. Let's see, where is that brewery? I'm going to delete that and put in an automatic into this one for the heck of it. See how that works out for us. Got a lot of zombies over here. I need more of these boxes. I like the idea of that triple that pulls up 3 boxes all at once. I like that an awful lot. So I am going to double up on that one. Hopefully, there we go. Why won't it let me build another one of those? 1,500, 4 boxes. That's strange. Let me build one of those. Maybe you can only have one. 3 tiles, manual, built-in sinister laboratory. Undead can make 3 magic toolboxes per job step. From toolboxes and mana, it can store 300 mana in 12 toolboxes. That is really strange. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't want to let me build another one of those. I guess maybe you can only build one of those at a time. Huh. Very strange. Okay, well, then in that case, let's see if it'll let me build one in another one of these rooms. Because it wouldn't hurt me to have a whole mess of those. Let's see. Research for regeneration. More magic toolboxes. And... uh-oh. He wants to attack my island, huh? Bastards. Sinister laboratory. Fading fast. Really glad the NDA is removed so I can share it. Yes, indeed. Will do, man. I'm loving it. It's fantastic. You rock. And I will, I'm definitely going to be streaming this more. And you have a good night. Sleep well. Keep out of the path of invading hurricanes. Huh, and it will let me totally put one in here. It'll let me put more than one in here. Aha! I think we found a bug. Okay, so let's see here. Attachment, screenshot, or title. Don't remember the name of it. Sinister Lab upgrade. Not allowing for multiple. What happened? Let's see, to be able to build multiple upgrades in the Sinister Lab. Okay, and then how can we reproduce this? Try building the upgrade in a room that in a Sinister Lab that already exists. Let's see, try building the 3 times box upgrade in a Sinister Lab already in place. Then carve a new room space, build a Sinister Lab, and then see the ability to place several of these upgraded machines. I'm not explaining it very well, and I hate that. Okay, I think they should be able to figure out what I'm talking to them about, but I can't remember the name of this machine. It would have made it a little bit easier, I think, if I had known the name of it. Nope, he's getting closer. They even tell you how close he's getting, I think. That's good. Yeah, see, it won't let me place it after the fact. That's very strange. But if I build a new room and accept it out of that menu, unless I've... Wait a minute. What if I do this? This button, and then... it'll let me do it there. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that is something to pay attention to. If you go into this menu, this is going to be, what, about 2.5 hours in. I'll be able to give an explanation and link this to them in a video. So about 2.5 hours in. I'll have to remember that.
An island of evilness is
Yeah.
being
I've
attacked.
got more important things to do.
One of your islands of evilness was captured.
That's okay. I'm alright with it. You'll be alright. Just calm down, dude. Alright. So, not only found a bug, found out repro steps,
Payday.
then found a workaround. I still got it. Okay. Let's see.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Okay, we gotta take these guys out. I don't have any mana, of course. Right away, someone died. Coburn. Zombies are okay to die. Don't care about zombies because they'll be fun. We need to build these traps. I don't understand why they're not building those traps. Alright, so let's get rid of one of these. And drop one of these things into... Aha, see it. Oh, okay, it doesn't do it with that. Interesting. It seemed like it was gonna. It seemed like it was gonna do the same thing.
Your dungeon has been infected with bird flu. Luckily, your creatures are so busy with their other diseases that they don't have time for a new one.
They're so busy with other diseases that they don't have time for a new one. That's good. Let's see. It requires 200. I'm getting evilness somehow, but I don't know how. Oh, you know, I know how. Because this, the prison, it actually increases your evilness. I had forgotten about that. That is pretty cool. Let's get a chamber of relaxation for these guys, because they, the demons go about it differently than beer. Thankfully, this particular upgrade requires like a 2x2 space. And that fills up with mana and they bathe in it.
It's payday.
Oh, good. Payday. Just what we need. I really want them to focus on these traps, but I'm not exactly... Oh, there's... One of them got finished. That's good. I've got tons of boxes. Okay, gotta take over that thing again. Ah.
Die.
Yeah, I probably will.
I will destroy this land.
Yay, destroy it.
Bye-bye, baby.
Dun, dun, dun. It is evil. It is mine. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm gonna take these guys over here. I've got 4 minutes and 26 seconds until my next boss attack, so I better go get prepared for it. They built those traps. Oh, those traps look sick. That is awesome. This is a regular thrasher, and I'd really like to have one of those icy ones in there. How about we go with that for here? Let's see. I need to. I can't remember what specifically drains the mana out of that. I need to be generating more mana, so I need more demons. There's also an endless game mode where you can just, go at a bunch of the AI endlessly, as the title would suggest. And that's what I've been working with recently, was a couple of attempts at that, and didn't go so well. Kind of got my teeth kicked in on a couple of occasions. Okay, I need to figure out where to put, I should get rid of these actually. Get rid of the smaller ones and buy into the instant regeneration ones, because that will help me out when I get into trouble. I need a torture chamber. Why don't I have a torture chamber? Temple and a grave golem? Ooh, that's gotta be interesting. This research is not available. Ah, because I have to do this first. That's why it's not available. Bah.
Payday.
Okay. I might wrap this up pretty shortly, just because it's almost 1 a.m. my time. Something interesting is happening. I should take a look. Uh-oh. Whoa. Those banshees are awesome. See if I can capture this other one before. Aha.
Channels must die.
Oops, somebody went on strike. Because I'm not making enough mana, and I'm not sure what I need to do in order to change that. They carry a little strike sign, and it tells you what they want. He wants a mana bath. This eye of evil, this stone circle of good. I love this this design for it. That is pretty sick. Run back here, quick like a bunny. Oh, they're gonna get there before I am. Ooh, High Priestess. That's not good. That's gonna be painful.
An island of evilness is being attacked. One of your islands of evilness was captured.
Don't.
Tanos must die. Ah!
Ouch. Yikes. Oh, I'm getting flattened. Don't.
Bye-bye, baby.
Oh yeah, there's 2 healers back there, and they brought friends. Oh, that's not good.
And once again, Talia bought the farm.
And once again, Talia bought the farm. Don't. All of my dudes are deceased.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, I'm screwed. Alright, I am probably not going to get very far with this. I'm going to have to kind of let these guys rebuild a little bit. But we'll see where it takes us the next time I stream this. Let's see, where's the... Okay, where's that? Alright, so that is about as far as I'm going to get this evening. If you hung in with me through all of this, I thank you. And, yeah. And I will probably come back, well, definitely by Monday, and I might have to stream this again on Monday, we'll see. But I will keep you posted, and until then, get off my lawn!